I'm Natasha Maguire and I'm Director and Co-founder of Farm Medix along with my colleague Leon Spurrell. We have a small team that work out of the laboratory, we have people as well in the field, and we also have a team nationally that can assist us. The field that we're working in is with animal health in the dairy industry, and that can be any lactating animal, that's goats, sheep, cows. And what we're trying to do is make milk production more sustainable, particularly with a view to reducing the amount of antibiotics used in the industry. The key to doing that properly is not to impact animal health negatively and certainly not to impact milk quality. What we do know from Dairy New Zealand is that around $55,000 a year is spent by the average farmer on the treatment of mastitis. In 2015 we developed a diagnostic tool to help people find out what animals that were afflicted with the condition mastitis had, and this allowed around a 50% reduction in antibiotic use. But what we realised really quickly was that this doesn't help because we're looking at something historic. The animal is already sick, and we thought, how could we use our skills to try and create something a bit more proactive and preempt animals getting sick? We developed a way that we could perhaps look at the milk that's in the vat, at the subclinical picture of mastitis, the milk that farmers were prepared to offer for sale. And it's like Hansel and Gretel. We end up with this trail of crumbs that lead us to the problems. Now this can be done in the field, so it can be done remotely by anybody anywhere. And we're using a combination of tests that we've developed ourselves, and we're looking at the bacteria that grow and the relationships between the types of bacteria and the number of bacteria. We've also tested every single animal in many herds now, so we have an understanding drilling right down to an individual animal level of exactly what's going on, which is how we've validated the test. And we've been able to, from a tiny volume of milk, be able to tell what the farmer's doing wrong. So this has been really incredible in terms of the change that you can make, because if you're only looking at the sick animals, you're not always getting a full picture of what's really happening. What's addictive for us is knowing that you're helping somebody, and when you get text messages from them telling how well they're doing, how much their production's up, how much money they've saved, it's really satisfying.